Welcome to the Hindu editorial dictation. Heading is the challenge of catching elusive taxpayers. Ready? Start. 100 words per minute. India's tax collection is set to decline sharply this year because of the decline in national income and fall in employment due to COVID 19. Simultaneously, expenditure related to the pandemic are ballooning. Full stop. Thus, the fiscal deficit in the budget is set to rise unless other expenditure are cut. However, there are committed expenditures which cannot be curtailed, and the deficit in the budget is set to climb to a new high for 2021. So, there is no option but to try and collect more taxes. The Prime Minister unvalid income tax reforms to make the system faceless, painless, and seamless. He stated that 15 million people pay income tax out of a population of more than 1.35 billion. This is the number for the financial year 2018-19. For 2019-20, the number of taxpayers may be similar given that the economy was slowing down and unemployment was at a record high. In 2020-21, the number would drop sharply due to the impact of COVID-19 and massive unemployment in the organized sector. Drop in number of taxpayers. The number of tax filers has increased, but the number of taxpayers has dropped. This is a result of the tax concession offered in the budget. Those filing a return up to rupees 5 lakh do not have to pay a tax. Interesting, in 2012-13, a year for which the government had released detailed data in 2016, the number of effective taxpayers was 16 billion. So, in spite of an increase in population and the laws introduced in the last 6 years to bring the rich into the tax net, there has been little change in the number of taxpayers. The fact that the direct tax to GDP ratio in percentage terms is stagnating at about 5.5% is another indication of this. There are two categories of the well off in the country: those who file a tax return and those who completely escape the tax net. If the former had declared more of their incomes, the tax to GDP ratio would have risen. If those who were outside the tax net had come into the tax net and started filing their returns, there would have been a rise both in the tax to GDP ratio and the number of taxpayers. A 2016 report says the top 10% of Indians earned 55% of the nation's incomes. If these people could be brought under the income tax and they paid their taxes honestly, At current tax rates, income tax to GDP ratio alone would have been about 18%. Add to that the collection from other direct taxes like corporate tax, and the figure would be more than 20%. This figure of 55% does not take into account the black income generation in the country. Clearly, a lot of taxes are not paid out of white incomes and none from the black incomes. Demonetization was supposed to bring out the black incomes and turn them white so that the tax to GDP ratio could sharply rise. The government made repeated announcements about how many more people had come into the tax net after demonetization, and about how more tax would be collected. No such thing has happened as the Prime Minister's statement implies. The government has been trying hard to tackle the large black economy. As soon as it started its innings in 2014, the NDA set up a special investigation team under court orders. It negotiated the tax treaty with Maruti's to get back to India the money held abroad, but nothing seemed to budget the rich, say the top 1% in the income ladder, to pay more tax. Actually, the rich are fleeing the country. More than 23,000 high net worth individuals left the country in 5 years up to 2019. Embarrassingly, when the defense minister was in France last year to receive the first Rafale fighter jet, the CEO of Dassault Aviation said in a speech that India should not terrorize them with its tax and custom rules. A considerable part of the tax filing process was computerized when e-filing and earlier PAN were introduced. These measures tried to cajole people into filing honest returns. Former Finance Minister Yashwant Sinha introduced the scheme of honoring honest taxpayers. The government is again talking of it. The weird say Viswas scheme was introduced to settle tax disputes full stop. But none of these schemes seem to have delivered full stop.